I decided after my last video I just like filming on my floor now, so I'm just going to sit on my floor and talk to you. Hello, welcome, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of How to Better Yourself. Today I've got some healthy habits to introduce into your life. These habits are things that I've been doing over the last few months and I really enjoy them, so I thought I'd share. And we're going to speed run it because I've got about half an hour until I have to leave and I'm not remotely ready. Number one, an alarm. An alarm is your absolute best friend. I have an alarm every single morning set for 5:30, even though the last few days I've been making it earlier, so 5 a.m. An alarm means you wake up at the same time, you start your day at the same time, you start your morning routine at the same time, and it adds like structure and routine to your day. Routine is the best, so my alarm is set for 5 a.m. every single day and I love it. It means you've already like set your plan up for your day because you're waking up at the same time, therefore you're going to do the same things around the same time, therefore you've got good routine, good structure, whatnot. Number two, and this is something I do in my morning routine, that's reading. I used to be a big reader and then I stopped reading for like 4 years, and then the last few months again I've been picking up a few books. My personal favourites are self-development books. I've read Atomic Habits, 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think. How to Win Friends and Influence People, I don't recommend that book, I really didn't enjoy it. And currently I'm reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and I'm loving it. I'm literally 30 pages in and already loving it. Yeah, I really like self-development books in the morning because it kind of sets the tone for my day. But books are great, fictional, non-fictional. It's really good to unwind in the evening as well, like before bed. Reading is so good. I used to do that, but now I like to watch an episode of The Office. But once I finish The Office, I'll go back to reading. I'm on like season 8, so it's okay. Next, again, I do this in my morning routine. Most of these I do in my morning routine. I've got like a 4-hour long morning routine. But yeah, next is stretching. Stretching is so freaking good for your body, especially if you work out and do fitness. Stretching is really important. I don't do anything like intense. I just like put my earphones in and do some movement with my body, like 15 minutes. Also stretching before the gym. Just a side note, you've got to stretch before the gym. I didn't the other day and oh my god, the pain. It was something. Stretching, it just means you're keeping up your flexibility, you're keeping up your limberness, and it's good for your body. It's a good way to wake up. I just really enjoy it. I'm sweating as well. Again, in my morning routine I've got meditation. I freaking love meditating. For the last couple months I've been doing guided meditations on this YouTube channel. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Great Meditation. I'll put the channel up. But for the last few weeks I've noticed myself not really focus on them, so the other day I just put some meditation music on and did my own thing, and that was game changing. I loved it. So yeah, meditating, again, really good way to wake up. It means you have like some downtime, me time. You just get to breathe for like 5-10 minutes, however long you do it. I do mine for 10 minutes. It's a form of self-care for me. I just sit in my chair, I shut my eyes, I put my AirPods in, I put the volume on max so I cannot hear a thing, and I just do some breathing. I affirm my day, I think about what I want to do that day. Like, it's just a good 10-minute break. Even though I do mine in the morning, so it's not like I've got a lot to deload and blah blah blah, but it does set my day on a good note. Next is leaving your phone outside when you're busy, like outside your room or like just out of your sight. I do this when I'm really behind on my editing. I put my phone outside my room, shut my door and like head down on my laptop, because I don't know what it is. If my phone's next to me, I'm just always picking it up. If my Final Cut Pro's loading, or if I'm waiting for something, or if I like, I don't like this clip, I will just pick up my phone and then I'm scrolling, and you know, then 5 minutes is gone, and then 10 minutes is gone, and then like sometimes half an hour's gone. Putting your phone outside when you're busy just means you've got no distractions. You've got nothing stopping you from what you need to do. So if you're procrastinating, get rid of your phone. Next thing, and this is my favourite thing, one of my favourite habits I've introduced, is reminders. I have reminders on my phone. They're just the most helpful thing ever. I love them so much. They keep me on top of my day. They keep me on top of obviously whatever I need to do. They remind me of things. It's just a great time. Reminders, I have loads of reminders for like keeping my morning routine structured, because I do like to spend an hour and a half sometimes chatting to my mum in the morning. So my reminders kind of bring me back and like, right, you need to go read now. Same with like content. I have a reminder every day to take my Instagrams, and yeah, they're just really helpful. If there's something you need to do every single day or something you want to introduce, it's actually really good for introducing habits, because it will remind you to do it. If you set it for the same time every single day, it will remind you to do it at that time, therefore you're building a habit. So I really like reminders. I really recommend reminders. Next, and we all know this is going to be my favorite one, it's like the biggest life-changing thing that's happened to me this year, but that's exercise. Any form of exercise. It's just a great time. It's good for your body, it's good for your mental health, it's good for you, it's fun if you make it fun. Sometimes it's really not fun, but if you find something that's fun, it's really fun. I don't want to like drill into your brain that you need to exercise, because I hate people that do that, and I think I'm turning into someone who does that. So I don't want to drill that into your brain. Exercise is really good for you, your body, your mental health. Like, my mental health has never been so good since I started working out. And get some cute gym clothes, and it makes it so much more fun. On the topic of exercise as well, eating food that you enjoy. I know this isn't really a habit, but also I think it is. Getting into the habit of eating foods that you enjoy, hopefully they're healthy as well. Like making healthy food and food that's good for you enjoyable. I think it's a habit, because if you say like cooked one meal a week and then 2 and then 3 and then worked your way up with one healthy-ish meal that you enjoy, and it's kind of a habit. I think it counts as a habit. So food you enjoy, but in brackets, that's healthy. Next, again, I'm not sure if this is really a habit, but creating a routine. It's just the best thing ever. I love my routine. I love my life. I love that it's so boring and routine. Create a routine, because I'm not joking, you'll just get so much done. It's such a productive time and you feel so accomplished. So yeah, make a routine. It doesn't have to be as long as mine. Like I said, I have a 4-hour long morning routine and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but not everyone has 4 hours in the morning to have a routine. So just create some sort of routine. If you read Atomic Habits, or if you haven't read Atomic Habits, read Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits? Atomic Habits. Read it if you haven't, but if you have, you know that routine. It's the best thing. Next is writing out affirmations for your day. I do this almost every morning. I've been slacking the last couple of weeks, but I did it this morning. I write them out in my journal, but I also set reminders that remind me every 4 or 5 hours of my affirmation, and it's just the best thing. It's just a little pick-me-up. So I really suggest trying them if you haven't, because they're just in the back of your head, and if you need them, you'll bring them up. If you don't, they're just a nice thing in the morning. Going back to morning routines, making your bed the first thing you do in the morning, the best thing I've ever done. If I don't make my bed straight away, I just feel off. I get up and I make my bed. It's the first thing I do. It means my bed's made, so 1, I can't get back in it, but 2, it's like tidy. And getting into a made bed at night, oh, it's just nice. Like getting into it, like, oh, just tuck yourself in. I love it. So yeah, making your bed as soon as you wake up, it sets your day off to a good start as well. Second thing I do is tidy my room. I don't know how I do it, but I make a mess every single day, which takes about 10-15 minutes every single morning to clean up, but it's fine because I do it every single morning. So yeah, just tidying up your area, or maybe if you have a whole house to tidy, pick like a room to just pick things up, tidy up a little bit. I don't think it needs to be a deep clean or anything. I literally spend 10-15 minutes max on mine. So yeah, just tidying up as soon as you wake up as well. Again, sets your day off for a good start. Tidy space, tidy mind type of thing. Next is creating a really good skincare routine. I would say mine's really good, but my skin's really bad at the moment. It's because I'm on my time of the month / I'm incredibly stressed. But creating a really good skincare routine, again, another form of self-care. It's good for your skin, so you know, health. It's relaxing in the evening. Oh my gosh, washing my face in the evening is my favourite thing. So I wear SPF. If you don't wear SPF during the day, you need to change that. But in the evening, washing off my SPF is my favourite thing. Putting on my thick moisturiser. Oh, I love it. But create a solid skincare routine. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just make sure you've got SPF for your daytime moisturiser and a cleanser which isn't too harsh. CeraVe is the brand I use. I use their foaming cleanser, their SPF, and then their moisturising cream. But yeah, having a solid skincare routine, it's fun. Next is getting dressed every day. This is like the third thing I do in my morning routine, because I feel a bit like a slob if I'm in my pyjamas all day. I do sometimes get into my pyjamas at like 12 PM, but I get dressed at like 5 AM, so to me it kind of counts that I have gotten dressed for the day, even if it's still Gymshark. Either way, getting dressed for the day, again, makes you feel more ready for the day, and I feel like it sets your day on a good note because you're like ready to go. Even if you're not going anywhere, just separating. If you work from home, I kind of work from home, I don't. But also I kind of do with YouTube, it's all from home. So getting dressed, it just makes me feel like I'm in my work day, I guess. I'm not sure what I mean. Also, I put my Gymshark on every single morning because I know that I'm going to the gym. If you do go to the gym, I also recommend doing that because it means then you're ready for the gym. Like, it's really good for motivation. Next, this is also something I do in my morning routine, is journaling, planning, making to-do lists. I love journaling so much. I love just writing in notebooks, in journals, in anything, in calendar. Ooh. I need to breathe. I'm not talking right now. The whole shebang. I love it. I actually love journaling. It's so good to journal, especially at night. Like, journaling about your day, and even if nothing happened, I managed to write like 4 pages on a really boring day because you find things to talk about, and it means you go to bed a lot clear-minded, with a much clearer mind. And in the morning, I create to-do lists for my day. So what I want to get done, what I need to get done, what I want to get done but don't need to get done that day. It gives me an aim for my day, adds structure, helps my routine. It all like links together. It gets me off my phone as well because I hate using my phone so much. Actually, on the topic of not using my phone so much, my next one is putting downtime on my phone. I have a downtime schedule which is 5 AM to 9 AM. That's my morning routine. I don't talk to anybody apart from unless it's urgent until 9 AM. And then also at 9 PM I put do not disturb on, so it's kind of like downtime, I guess. It stops all notifications. It's just a great time because, again, if your phone has nothing going on, you're not going to pick it up, therefore you're going to be more productive. You don't have to do it during your morning routine. If there's like a period throughout your day which you kind of need to get stuff done, maybe schedule it then, just so then you have no distractions. I really recommend downtime though. Next is going to bed earlier. Over the last month since I quit my last job, I've literally been getting into bed at 8 PM and lights out at 9, and it is my favourite thing. Last night I got 4 hours of sleep, but I fell asleep at like 9:20 and it was just a gorgeous time. I don't really like the evenings because there's just nothing to do, so I just like to go to sleep. And yeah, going to bed earlier means you get your 8 hours in, so that's really important for your health as well. Even though I got 4 hours last night, I can't really talk that much about 8 hours of sleep, but still, it is good for you. Next is studying or creating or doing something creative every single day. I think my generation is both the most creative and least creative. Because we have our phones, it means we can be super creative or not, but I think it's really good for the brain to do some sort of creative something, or if you have schoolwork, studying, you should probably do that every day. But I like to colour, I like to write, I like to read, I like to edit, and I kind of think that's creative, even though it is on my Mac. I think it counts. So yeah, just doing something creative is a good hobby to build. If you like drawing, you know, the more you do it, the better you're gonna get. Same with my editing, the more I've done it, the better I've gotten. Same with filming. I think filming is a bit creative I think it is creative. I'm having like arguments with myself right now. But yeah, doing something creative every single day, it's good for the brain. It stimulates it in a way your phone won't. Going back to the tidying thing, I've realised I haven't written this in the best order, but going back to the tidying thing, tidying up immediately after you've created mess, this is something I'm really trying to do a lot more. I'm very, very, very known, and my mum will be screaming at the TV when I say this. I make a lot of mess and then say I'll clean that up in a minute and then don't. I'm really sorry, mum, because it's when I make food, which is when it's the worst. I will just make an absolute mess and then be like, oh yeah, I'll come back down and clean that up, and then I don't, and then my mum has to do it for me. So mum, I'm really sorry, but I do love you so much. I'm really trying to get better. I'm good at doing it in my room. If it's in the kitchen, I completely forget once I leave the kitchen. So I am trying to get better at cleaning up right after I've created a mess. Then that means my room's staying tidier, tidy space, tidy mind. Also, it helps the other members in my family because I'm not messing up the kitchen. Those are all of them. I thought I had more, but my last one's colouring / drawing, but I've already spoken about that one. But thank you so much for watching. I filmed this in 23 minutes. That is so freaking fast. I have 10 minutes to eat, get my stuff together. Thank you so much for watching though. Follow my Instagrams, they're both here, Rosie Claire with 2 E's in Rosie and rosie.claire.fit. Subscribe. I have Vlogmas week 3 going out on Tuesday, I think. I have 3 videos going out a week at the moment: Tuesday 11 AM, Friday 5 PM, Sunday 11 AM. So subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, so please make that happen for me. I'm asking you as a friend. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you found these habits helpful, and I hope you want to incorporate at least 1, if not 2, maybe even 3 into your life. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Have a great week, because this is going out on Sunday, so have an amazing week and see you soon. Love you so much. Kisses and hugs. Bye bye.